The only thing more rare than a 1915 streetcar is a 1915 streetcar.
It's a lot.
With a 20-year-old driver. Rarer still, a 20-year-old driver with 20 years of experience.
I was told my first trolley ride was when I was about 2 weeks old. This is the air brake, and then I'm applying power to the motor.
Andy Jacob is the youngest volunteer motorman at the Minnesota Streetcar Museum, which operates the trolley line at Lake Harriet.
I'd have friends in high school, and even before that, when I started volunteering, they'd come ride from school, not knowing I was doing this, and they'd see me in the motorman's seat, and they'd be like, "You do this?" I said, "Yeah."
1 mile left of what once was a 500-mile Twin Cities streetcar system. 1 straight mile to a dead end. Meaning someone needs to back the trolley up.
I'm happy right here.
Back and forth. Andy up front driving north, and in the back driving south.
We've got our road guard here.
Jerry Olson, Andy's grandpa.
It's pretty neat.
From the old generation to the younger generation.
From as far back as Andy can remember, he's been joining his grandpa on the trolley.
He was a gentle force. He would tell me stories.
Where Andy learned that his great-great-grandpa
On the right.
had been a streetcar motorman too.
Yep.
Grandpa to grandson. Connections.
I think Grandpa was probably smiling,
When I finally became 18, it's kind of like, finally, now I can do this for real. All aboard.
And then
Tokens right here.
he did.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you.
Which put Andy
In its heyday in the 20s.
exactly where he needed to be on the worst of Jerry's days. July last year, the museum's 1915 streetcar was being readied for towing by its 1953 model. Jerry was fitting a heavy metal tow bar into this coupler when the 22-ton streetcar suddenly moved forward. The headlines told the story of the seriously injured streetcar volunteer.
Well, I almost lost this hand.
What they missed was the grandson,
I was standing behind him.
who calmly stayed by the side
I was there, and
of his grandpa.
we talked, and he never lost consciousness, and we just talked till the paramedics came.
After a week in the hospital, several more in a care facility, and with ongoing therapy,
Sounds good, Andy.
Jerry and his surgically rebuilt hand are back at the controls.
My favorite hour is when I can work with him.
And closer than ever are Jerry and Andy.
A great young man.
No finer compliment
Yep.
from a stoic and proud 81-year-old grandpa, reassuming his place on the family line. Boyd Hooper, Carol 11 News,
Thanks for riding.
Minneapolis.
Come again.